Imagine living on a supercontinent where the apocalypse isn't a one-time event, but a regular cyclical occurrence. You survive the ash-choked skies, the boiling oceans, and the freezing darkness, only to realize that the people in power are far more terrifying than the end of the world. Welcome to the Stillness. The fifth season is the groundbreaking Hugo Award-winning first book of N.K. Jemisin's Broken Earth trilogy. If you are looking for a masterpiece of speculative fiction that blends brutal survival, a deeply unique magic system, and a devastating exploration of oppression and grief, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in world-building, delivering a narrative that is as intellectually staggering as it is emotionally crushing. The narrative is brilliantly structured around three interwoven timelines, all following women who are connected by blood, trauma, and the earth itself. We meet Damaya, a terrified child discovered to have Orogeny, the power to control earthquakes, and taken away to a brutal training facility. We meet Syenite, a talented, ambitious young woman rising through the ranks of the Fulcrum, the oppressive institution that controls people like her. And we meet Essun, a woman who arrives at her new home to find her husband has murdered their son and abducted their daughter, just as the sky turns red and the world begins to end. The atmosphere is thick with the suffocating ash of a fifth season, the creeping dread of societal collapse, and the harsh, unforgiving reality of a world that actively hates its saviors. At the core of the book is Orogeny, one of the most brilliantly conceptualized and terrifying magic systems in fantasy. It's not about shooting fire or casting spells. It's about manipulating thermal and kinetic energy to quell or cause earthquakes, volcanoes, and storms. But in the stillness, Orogenies are feared, enslaved, and systematically oppressed by the very people they keep alive. Jemisin uses this magic system as a profound allegory for systemic marginalization and the weaponization of power. The audiobook narration perfectly captures the clinical, chilling cruelty of the Fulcrum and the raw, earth-shattering power of the Orogenies, making the magic feel incredibly visceral and dangerous. Beyond the world-ending stakes, the soul of the fifth season lies in its deeply human, devastating character work. Essun's journey is driven by a mother's primal, unyielding grief and rage. Her pursuit of her husband and daughter across a dying continent is one of the most compelling narrative engines in modern fantasy. Jemisin makes the bold, brilliant choice to write Essun's sections in the second-person perspective. You are standing in the town square, pulling you directly into her trauma, her anger, and her unbreakable determination. The flashbacks to Damaya and Syenite provide a heartbreaking look at how the system breaks and molds these women, ensuring that the emotional stakes feel as heavy as the geological ones. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly relentless. The fifth season reaches its most brutal peak, with cities crumbling, oceans boiling, and the remnants of humanity turning on each other. The three timelines begin to devastatingly converge, leading to a spectacular, paradigm-shifting revelation that redefines everything you thought you knew about the stillness, the Orogenies, and the moon. The finale is a breathtaking convergence of raw geological power, emotional devastation, and a massive, lore-shattering twist that will leave you gasping for air. The fifth season is a monumental achievement in speculative fiction. It is smart, brutal, and unapologetically groundbreaking. N.K. Jemisin has crafted a universe that is as terrifying as it is beautiful, demanding that we look at the fractures in our own world. Plug in your headphones, brace for the tremors, and step into the stillness. The world is ending, but the real monsters are the ones in charge.